What's going on, everybody? It is Spicy Topics, and thanks so much for anybody that is going to watch this. Join. What's going on, Angela and Queen Keish? Yo, so we're still on this topic with Thee Stallion. We're still going to talk about that. Couple things I want to talk about and not be all night is today, Cardi B. Actually, let me rewind. Today is September 30th, and Cardi B went to court. There's so much going on with Megan Thee Stallion and her situation that people seem to have forgotten that Cardi went to court today. So we're going to talk about that. I don't know if you remember me talking about a dude named Nature Boy who has a cult, and he has all these girls that's with him, and they do these sexual things to each other, and it's just a mess. I'm going to talk about them. Actually, I'm going to show y'all a video of them. Okay, and if you're not familiar with this situation, then it will definitely shock you what goes on here at this cult. So these people claim that this guy is the Messiah, which is a lie. Okay, but that's what he claimed, that he's the Messiah, the savior of black people. And so all these women, they come with him. They go with him in hopes of finding knowledge and truth and divine, what they call it, divine knowledge of self. Okay, these people are running a cult. What this guy does is he brings on these women. Usually they're young, in their early 20s, and he even have men that come with him. He has sex with all of them. He's been around for a minute. Quite entertaining. So I want to check out this video here, if we can find it. Okay. So I'm going to have to try another route, but I'm going to show y'all this is crazy, okay? Absolutely insanity. Let me go to YouTube and find it. And how's everybody doing? Let's go to YouTube and find this crazy video, okay? All right, here it is. So this video starts, I believe this is the fight. So he got these girls that he's sleeping with, that he's lying to. He got them fighting. Let's take a look. Take a look at this. So these two, matter of fact, let me just give you the little rundown. This one here, she and the other one that's fighting goes by Malia and her real name Velvet. These two are fighting over him, okay? Let them tell it that's not the case. But all of these women come and join this cult for him, for Nature Boy. They join this cult because they really want him. They're really sexually attracted to him, sexually attracted to Nature Boy, okay? So this is where the video starts. In credit to the T.
Hey yo!
They start on the beach.
When I say fight, that means y'all come into the middle and fight. When I say break, that means y'all break it up and reset. You heard? We gonna handle this tribal. You heard? It's been long and waited for. The rivals. Hey y'all, they don't understand this real nigga shit. They don't understand that's how it was before the colonizers.
He's sick. I wish you just get to it.
We fought. Now, when I say break, no matter how much you get into it, you better break. Do I make myself understood? Sound off. And thru and Aya are here to make sure that that shit break up. Yeah. The moment we've been really waiting for.
Such a
Ain't this what they've been waiting for?
When I say fight, y'all go in.
You ready?
You ready?
I used to break the times like
Say the wrong thing and you getting blocked.
So he's taking forever, okay, to get to it. Like I said, these women are all young. They're very young. He has a child that he actually conceived with Velvet, who goes by, look, don't look at me crazy, but Nana, her. So he has a daughter by her, okay? The daughter has to see all of them. I'm telling you, if you watch these videos, you would be in shock and ready to call the Child Protective Agency on these people. He takes them out of the country. He does not pay child support to the kids he has over here in America. It's just a mess. Okay, so I was pretty disgusted, but I thought I'd share this with people. There was one lady that goes by Sybil, and when she went over there with them, she went by Mother Earth or Mama Earth. So she left the cult and she wrote a book. I wanted to read the book because I know there's a lot of people that kind of follows these people. I just look at the videos for entertainment purposes, and also, it's just really sick. It's something that can be very magnetic. Nothing that I want to be involved with. So he said fight. These are two women, y'all, that have sex with this man, that he pits them against one another. The one, this is crazy. So that's Velvet. Velvet has a strong mind and a very weak heart. She's left this place a lot of times and talked down about the situation. She knows it's not right, but she's so stigmatized and so in lust and love with Nature Boy that she keeps coming back.
Go get him. Go get him.
And I'm not going to play the whole video.
I said break. I said break. Stop. Stop. Why you getting sick? Why you getting sick? Stop.
And so the crazy part about it is Nature Boy, he beats her up. He abuses this woman, and he's very, very honest about it. A lot of people can't stand him, and a lot of people hate him. He's very honest about how he beats up women, and he tries to make logical sense out of it, tries to make knowledge out of beating up women. So this one right here, she is pretty much stuck in this situation. Why am I showing this video? Because awareness needs to be made, okay? People need to know that this is not the way to get knowledge. This is not the way to go. You need to be stronger within yourself. And if you're going to follow anybody, go find God, okay? Because this man is not God. He's not a leader. I found this to be, it's hurtful. I actually cried over it. Because there's a second part to this where you see this woman, this girl, just screaming and just like lost and very upset. And just, you can actually see and feel the hurt that she actually feels. Because she knows she shouldn't be here. She knows she should be home. She shouldn't have her baby around this mess. This baby is being polluted. This baby is being trained with nothing but sex and lust and shaped. It's just a sad, horrible shame. So, yeah.
Bitch! Stop! Stop!
Look at him. He want to hit her. He wants to hit her.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop! Control your shit! Control yourself! So what? Control yourself! Hey yo, Malia! Stop!
So this is the one, and I've done videos about it. Make sure y'all go back and check them Nature Boy videos out, okay? To all the people that is in Hawaii that could be watching this video, people that actually kicked them out of Hawaii, okay? Kicked them out of Hawaii because they did not want these people over there seducing their beautiful women and taking captive their men in the mind. This is another good reason why y'all should have kicked them out of your town, out of your country, should have made them leave. Okay, because this is the type of things that he does. The one, like I said, Malia, I am disgusted with women like her, okay? And she is a woman. She's a young one, but she's woman. She's in her 20s. She's grown. She left her child. A lot of them leave their kids behind in, America, or just leave them with other people in their lives to chase after him. And they're so blind and they're so lost that they don't even see that this is polluting their own kids. What they refer to is that people out here in Babylon, people out here that's not following their way, where you can't color your hair, and you should be polygamous, and men are made to be polygamous. And I think, to me, that's an excuse. This is my opinion, that's an excuse for men to have sex with different women. And that's a lie to women. Women lie to themselves, in my opinion, when they get caught up in these types of situations. You want that man so bad. You can't seem to, you don't want to suffer and have to detach from him. So you choose to believe that this is something that you should be in, because that comforts that level of guilt and shame. You know better. We all have a conscience. So yeah, she left her child. There's a lot of girls over there that have babies that do not take care of their babies, but yet they claim that we have generational curses because we choose to work a job, pay taxes, and get paid. We have generational curses. These people are so lost. You can hear him screaming at Nana or Velvet or whatever you want to call her, because that's the mother of his daughter. And out of all of them women, he gives her the most. He's screaming at her. He's beat her up. He's abused this girl. She keeps leaving. She'll leave and she'll come back. She'll leave and she'll come back. And as she leaves, I tried to warn her. I was able to warn 7, and thank God, I will take the credit. There's another beautiful girl that was going to go over there, but I had watched a live where he told her right on live, you can't bring your little daughter, but you can bring the other daughter. And what I noticed about the other daughter, who was around 7, I want to say 7 years old. Very beautiful. They both look like their mother. The youngest one had to be 3. What I noticed about the 7-year-old, the one that he connected with, what I noticed was that there was a level of lust there. And I told her, I warned her, I said, don't bring your child over there with him. Do not abandon your child to be with him, because he's a pervert and I see something. So she didn't go. Lo and behold, thank God she didn't go. I tried to warn a lot of them. Like, I left a lot of DMs. I leave them DMs here and there, and just let them, try to wake them up. Some of them stayed. One of them I know left, didn't go, But anyway, enough of me. I just want to give y'all the background a little bit, because I know a lot of y'all don't have no idea what this is about. But I'm telling you, after today, you will know.
Stop! This same nigga that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And these niggas saying on me. What's wrong with y'all? I said stop. Hey, yo, when I say you stop, no, listen. Listen, when I say stop, you fucking stop. Malia, when I say stop, hey, yo.
And this is the crazy thing. I'm done with that. Okay? Wrapping that up. What's really, really crazy about that whole case, that whole situation, is that he is really, like, putting in order a fight between the women that he's fucking. He is really orchestrating a fight between the women who are already battling issues between one another. They are so lost in their mind, they don't even know it. They don't even see it. But at the end of the day, they've been warned. And that's the thing about this thing called life. It's no excuses at some point. You can say, I had a hard life, that's why I am how I am. But I'm here to tell you today, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work anymore. That's not gonna fly anymore. That excuse is dead. You have a choice, you have a decision, and you've been warned. You've been warned. They have been told many, many times. People left that place with this dude. They got up out that court. They got up out that trap, and they tried to warn them, people, their own peers, and yet they still choose to be there. So after warning comes what? Comes destruction. After warning comes destruction. After pride comes destruction. So you know what? They on their own. They do what they do. But I thought, like I said, this was crazy. It was just crazy. Okay. Hey, Deacon Timothy. So here we go. Okay. Enough of Nature Boy and his craziness. This guy collects money. I'm telling y'all, he collects money from people. He goes on Instagram Live. They all do. They when you go over there, from what I'm hearing, is he gets your social security number. They take your social. They take any iPads, your phone. They take everything. They take everything. And get apartments, cars, use your credit, all of that stuff. Nothing functional about that place. Nothing functional about it. So how y'all doing tonight? Okay. How y'all doing tonight? So what I want to do now, I'm just breeze through something that I just saw. It looks like Miss Cardi B went to court today. So for all of you who like to drag her, let's just read and see what happened in court today. Okay, let's do that before we get into Megan Thee Stallion, Kelsey now. Okay, so I'm reading from page 6. Prosecutors warn Cardi B that plea deal over strip club brawl may expire. Y'all remember what happened? There's a couple years ago, let's just say, Tekashi 6ix9ine, his girlfriend, Jay, and her sister, Baddie G, they worked at a strip club called Angels. They were bartenders. During that time, it was something going on between Jade, who is now Tekashi's girlfriend, and Offset. Cardi B caught wind, bam, showed up with her goons. They start fighting these girls, and they've been in court ever since. As they should, because you have no right to go up in somebody's workplace, get men to beat up women that are beautiful women because your man is cheating on you. Your man can't be trusted. You married him, you with him, and if you can't trust him, that's your fault. You got to leave him. You have to deal with him. You have to deal with him, not deal too much with her. Okay? Queens prosecutor's patience with Cardi B appears to be wearing thin, as they warned Wednesday that a plea offer over her alleged involvement in a strip club brawl may not be on the table much longer. Plea deal talks with the Bronx-raised WAP rapper have been going on since early 2019 and remain open, despite Cardi's legal team initially rejecting the offer over a year ago. Okay, so that was last year. Okay, but Assistant District Attorney Ryan Nicolosi suggested Wednesday that the clock was ticking. The people are offering for the last time an offer of a misdemeanor. We're not going lower than a misdemeanor, said Nicolosi during a virtual hearing, which was not attended by Cardi or her two co-defendants. We are again offering this misdemeanor, but we cannot guarantee that the offer will be held open or offered again in the future. Okay. Even as Nicolosi kept the channel open, he admitted that it seemed unlikely a deal could be struck. We all had many conversations regarding the possibility of a plea. What a plea could look like if any of the defendants were willing to take a plea, he said, but it seems like there's not going to be a plea. There doesn't seem to be a meeting of the mind. So obviously they can't come into an agreement. Cardi does not want to take the misdemeanor. She's sticking to the fact that she's innocent, which she's not innocent. If she was innocent, she wouldn't be in this. As the talks have gone on, the August 2018 jiggle joint dust up fades further and further into the rear view mirror. Cardi, real name Belcalis, allegedly hurled a hookah pipe, and 2 drinking glasses at a pair of bartender sisters at a Flushing club called Angels, according to authorities. She allegedly attacked the sisters, who go by Jay and Baddie G, because she believed they had sex with her hip-hop heavyweight husband, Offset, from whom Cardi recently separated. And for those of you that know, most of you know that Cardi B filed for divorce from Offset. Was it last Tuesday or Tuesday before last? It came out that she filed divorce from Offset. She says unreconcilable differences. There wasn't, she said, any claims of him cheating. She just kind of got tired of it. She said her heart told her, girl, it's time to move. You tired, okay? So she decided to end the marriage with Offset. Who knows, if that's really going to happen or not. People change their minds. How do I feel about it? I feel that she really does want to move on, but I don't think that that's going to be that simple. with me and Cardi, my thing with her, I have to see consistency with her because, like I said, Cardi will have you looking bipolar as a supporter. I've supported Cardi B, then she disgusted me, so I took away the support, then I supported her again. And then again, I turn my back because Cardi has you looking like that because of the things that she does, because of her nature and how up and down she is. So the way that I handle that one, I stay back and I just report. And if there's something she does or says that I find strikingly positive or good, then I support it. But I don't find her to be a good artist. I don't find her to be a great artist. I don't find her to be an artist that can write real good, which that gets me going, and that's what I like. I like to listen. Oh God, I like to listen to music and listen to the words. Like I like to hear the words, the lyrics, how they put it together. How does the tune go? Like, so it's a lot going into a song, not just you learning how to recite lyrics that somebody else wrote. So as an artist, I don't respect her work, and I don't respect the message that she portrays out here to the world. We have this movie on Netflix that people are talking about with these little girls dancing and stripping, basically, or dancing and twerking. This is what I was saying. This is my whole message about Cardi B before, and that WAP song. This is why I ran down on it, is because her putting that out gave permission. It gave permission, and it also laid the foundation for young girls to basically cling to that message, to take on that message and be all sexual and enticing and seductive, and that's the person they look at, so that's who they're gonna want to be like. I never support that message because you putting poison out here into the world. No sooner than that song WAP came out, she got all these number one weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on the chart. She filed for divorce. So people were saying, oh, I guess that WAP wasn't that good. WAP couldn't keep you, didn't cook clean. So I guess that's why you really filing for divorce. It makes a lot of sense to me for people to say that. So yeah, moral of the story, Cardi and her team, her lawyers, and the young ladies' lawyers, they can't come into an agreement. So they're saying they're not going to keep waiting on you. You don't really have a choice. Misdemeanor or guilty, and she is holding on. So I will be keeping you updated with that, and we'll see what happens from there. What's going on, everybody? Okay, Deacon says, I wonder why is Cardi B is she able? What's that say? I wonder why Cardi B is able to network with politicians like Joe Biden and some others. Is there a backroom deal to get rid of her criminal record if she supports them? Just seem a little strange. I can't disagree with that. I didn't like that at all. I actually stopped supporting Joe Biden, period. Did y'all watch the debate last night? I watched the debate last night, and good God Almighty, that man is the dumbest man I ever knew or saw or heard in my life. He just seems like the type of guy that his dad called him stupid all the time, or, call him dumb, or, because you look at the way he talks to other people. Listen to how he talks to other people, how he puts people down. In that whole debate, his way to debate is to attack your character or your physical attributes, how you look. He's an attacker. He attacks you. He doesn't have anything substantial for me. Okay? Not in the debate. So yeah, I lost support for Joe Biden when he trying to win the black vote. They always trying to win the black vote. I'm about sick of them. Leave us alone. Leave us out of it. Well, why y'all won't? Just leave us alone. Because every time you turn around, it's black people. There's Chicago. They killing each other. Even Trump's secretary, his press secretary, Kayleigh McEnany, even with her. She uses black people for talking points. All she talks about. Anytime you bring up systemic racism, well, there's black on black crime in Chicago. That's her favorite line. Leave us the hell alone. Why don't you focus on the people giving them the damn guns? Because they can't obviously get the damn guns because half of their asses, if not all, have felonies. So they cannot get a gun illegally. They can't have a gun license. So go talk to the people that's selling them the guns. How about that? Stop always blaming black people, always putting us in your briefings. We're always the topic of discussion in a negative light. When he did that interview with Cardi B, first of all, Cardi, I'm like, we ain't never going to get free Medicaid. That's never going to happen. We already have free school lunch, pretty much. We pay taxes. We're always going to have to pay. So, but I was really insulted because I know that the whole thing is he wants the black vote. If you want the black vote, the smart thing to do is talk to an educated black person. And if you're looking for the Hispanic vote, talk to somebody educated. Cardi B is not, I can't even say it. She's not the dullest knife in the shelf, although she acts like it. I don't know. She might be. She might be a butter knife. But, she says, sometimes she say things and I'm like, okay, I'm with you on that. But it's very far and in between. Do I feel that way about her? She cuss too much. She don't know how to turn the switch off and be professional. She's extra. And it's too much. So yeah, I was a little offended from that shit. Yeah. So what's popping? Like she says, what's popping? Okay. Tonight again, thank y'all so much for coming to Spicy Topic to chill and talk about the things that's going on. I've been going in talking about Megan Thee Stallion and talking about Tory Lanez and Kelsey and what's going on with that. I took the time to evaluate the situation, took my feelings out of the situation, my emotions backed up, and I wanted to analyze. Okay, I didn't want to judge and say just because I like Megan or just because she's a woman that I'm taking her side. I wanted to look at what we have. We don't know all the details that went on between Tory and Megan. We don't know what happened because we was not there. But what we do have, that's what I tried to do. I tried to pull out what we do have and make a sound judgment. And then I did another live where I did say that I feel that he did do that to Megan based on what we have. But now the stance I want to take is Kelsey. Why is Kelsey so quiet? Anybody wonder that? Kelsey is extremely quiet. Megan was quiet. People pressure her, so she started to talk. Tory was quiet. He didn't say much, but he did put his album out, and that's what he said. He used his album opportunity to speak through his music, which I condone that. I condone that. This is art, and you gonna feel that art if you put your feelings in it, and that's what he did. So to me, that's a masterpiece work, I think. Too bad. Okay, that it had to be at the expense of Megan Thee Stallion. That's why a lot of people can't roll with it. A lot of people can't openly respect it. People do like it, but they're not going to say because they feel that they are supporting somebody that shot at someone else, a black woman, because people have a tendency to throw out there, this is a black woman. This is, don't come at protect black women. And they kind of put you out there and push you out there to where you have to kind of support her, or else you look like the one that is weak and don't support black women. So all in all, okay, Megan Thee Stallion's been talking. Tory Lanez has been talking. Tory said that he did not shoot Megan. Megan said that he did shoot her. We talked about that was that last week? Damn, I don't come live. I need to come live every night. But we talked about that the last live. Okay, the last live by we did. We talked about that. And we really try to picture this. How did she shoot herself? People were saying Megan shot herself. I think people would rather that be, because then they would feel like it's okay, I guess, justified to like Tory Lanez music, and they don't have to throw him away. So they want to in my opinion, this is my opinion, they might justify the idea that Megan shot herself. But I'm like, okay, how she shoot herself? Is she the only one out the car? Or did it happen in the car? Were they wrestling with the weapon? And then if so, how did she shoot her heel? We know that the report said that it was shrapnel found in her left foot, in her left heel, which is the back side. It's easy to pinpoint and say somebody shot me because it's from the back into the foot, and it's shrapnel. So it's not directly stated that it is a bullet. It says that shrapnel. So what I would imagine that the bullet hit the ground and some of the pieces hit her and got into her foot at the least. But how can she shoot herself in that position scientifically? And if y'all can explain that to me, that would be great, because I don't understand how that works unless she's an acrobat, unless she is a gymnast, because she can do that twerking stuff and switch the splits and things like that. So on this picture, you see this girl named Jaylee. Meg, you see her. And you see Kelsey with the white shirt on, at the end with the braids. Jaylee, she spoke recently, but let's stick to the plan, okay? Let's go over here, okay? Based on an article from a Billboard source close to both Tory and Meg, they claim that Tory's team infiltrated and impersonated, if that's the word, the camp with the hope to gain support. What am I saying? There is basically in layman's terms, it's alleged that Tory's camp, I'm not saying Tory, infiltrated. So his camp impersonated some of Megan's people, pretended to be some of Megan's people to try to gain support. Okay, so let's take a look at it. What is this? I don't want that. Hold up, y'all. They're giving me an ad. I ain't asked for it. You can't even get it off. Okay. That's not what I want either. So let's just read a little bit. You know, I don't like to read.
Tory
pause this motherfucker.
Lane's fake being Megan Thee Stallion's rep.
This is why I don't like picking up these articles. That'll get you in trouble. This is Billboard. Okay, what do I mean? A source close to the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation alleges that Lane's team sent several emails to media outlets this month. This month was September, okay? Pretending to be a representative of 300 Entertainment. That's her management. Megan's record label. To campaign press on his behalf after he allegedly fired 4 shots from outside of his vehicle in the Hollywood Hills on the night of July 12th, with 2 bullets hitting Megan's feet. Okay. The source also alleges that Tory's team created fake text messages, conversations between Megan and Lanes, and sent them to various media outlets. A screenshot of an email sent to Billboard from a different anonymous source included a fake email account for 300's head of creative, Kevin Leong, that was allegedly created by Lane's team. The email contained a link to a report that claimed that Megan did not want to testify against Lane's. Okay, so what that's saying is they're basically telling you that, again, Tory's people pretended to be Meg's people, sent out fake emails from fake email accounts with a link to an article saying that Megan was not pressing charges or testifying against Lane. In a statement to Billboard, 300 Entertainment writes, "In this day and age, digital security is utmost importance. The email impersonation of our head of creative, Kevin Leong, with the intent to disseminate false information has been brought to our attention, and we are working diligently on Megan's behalf to get to the bottom of the matter." So basically, that is more confirmation from the man himself. Her management, let's just keep it safe, okay, saying that we are going to get to the bottom of it. So they investigating where this information came from. So you might wonder, well, is this how is this accurate? How is this right? Is this real? Like did it really happen? Or is it just another article, another alleged situation? It could be. Could very well be an alleged situation. It could very well be anybody out here in the world, but they're investigating it. And here is some confirmation of the impersonation. Okay. Confirmation that this is actually a real thing. Shout out to That's So Beyonce, TSB, who posted the confirmation here. So it says, looks like those emails from Tory's team that were impersonated members, looks like those emails from Tory's team that were impersonated members from Meg's label was true. And if we scroll over and look, this is a validated check mark. Okay, this dude right here says, anyone else getting a trickle of wordless emails containing stories defending Tory Lanez? Whoever's behind that should know it's starting to smell like a smear campaign. Okay, so things begin to get heated. And here you go. Got two of these this morning. They're posting what they got. The link that's saying that Megan will not testify. And I guess it was something that was considered a smear campaign. And here you see somebody, Ill Will says, I got the exact same email. Someone is trying extra hard this week. Now, this is my thing. Okay, and also before I say that, the ex-bodyguard says, the ex-bodyguard ones, yup, received a few. Okay, so they're asking, that they're all getting them, and I guess they all are a part of 300. So yeah, that's one very peculiar thing. And I don't think it looks good for Tory Lanez's team or him, because it will fall back on him if this comes back and that has something to do with him. I find it pretty strange that Kelsey is not speaking up. Real strange. Because you was her friend before anybody. Like, you was her friend before you knew Tory. As far as what we know, before you knew Tory, she was your friend. So why is she not speaking with you, Megan? Why is she so quiet and mum? Why would she be quiet? Inquiring minds want to know, okay? Okay, so for the article over there said, so the article says, 4 gunshot wounds, 2 hit Megan's feet. That shows to me there's intention to hit her. Like, people are saying it was an accident. People come up with all kinds of things, again, just because they don't want to accept the fact that it is what it is. So they was saying it was an accident. And well, no, because intention is all over this case. As I said, this person that said that there was a source, according to them, that said that there was 4 gunshots, which means the person shot 4 times and they hit her twice, which means that that's intent to harm her, like she said. Okay, my question is, again, was it outside of the vehicle? Does anybody know that? Was she outside of the car? Was she outside of that car? And what's the purpose and point of the false? What is the point of the false email stating that Meg didn't want to testify against Tory? Okay, these supposed texts should exist and will be submitted as evidence. Because, yeah, if there are text messages and everything like that that's out there, they're saying it's voicemails, they're saying it's text messages, all kinds of things of Tory contacting Megan's friends and leaving voice messages, crying and begging for forgiveness and saying that he actually shot her. There's actual accusations of this being out here. So if that's the case, that's evidence and it's a done deal. Like I said earlier on, I believe Tory is not in jail personally because he got money and he has a lawyer. He has a good lawyer that paid his bond. They paid bond and they got him out of jail. Plus, Megan did not accuse him initially, so she did not press charges on him. But Tory in his song admitted that he said that Megan signed a statement saying that he did it. So he's already aware of that. Okay. Speaking of friend, it appears that Miss Kelsey has unfollowed Megan. Yeah. And I guess that just happened because because they're talking about it now. But yeah, she unfollowed Megan. Megan unfollowed her. Why would Kelsey unfollow Megan? If she's on Megan's side, why would she unfollow Megan? It's very obvious Kelsey has turned on Megan. Why? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. But then again, what do y'all think? Let's see. Dennis says, and I'm reading a random message, the only way a hospital can release information if the patient said it was okay. Exactly. Very true. It was a black spot in her leg blocking the photo. How many centimeters is the hole in her foot? And that's what I want to know. Like, because usually when you see a bullet hole, you see a hole. You see a hole. Let's see if we can find it. But I don't, even when I saw the image, it just looked like they were stitching it or taking out stitches. It didn't even look like nothing serious. But not doubting that Megan got shot. Like, I think, and this is my theory, Dennis, that the bullet hit the ground. That it hit the ground and it bust. Like, it hit the ground and then the shrapnel hurt her. You know, I don't think it was a whole bullet in her foot. It looks like whatever she does, it looks like whatever shoes or whatever she was wearing, they were running and she fell. Hey, it does look like that. But I just can't see that. You're going to have to prove me wrong. Not you. I'm saying whoever. In general, you're going to have to prove me that she would actually take a stand and lie like that in front of the world. It's some real shady people out here. Some liars out here. But I can't see that one. I can't see it. If she lied about this, she need to go into a mental hospital. For real. No joke. None. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. So, they both unfollow each other. Before you take a sip of milk to quench that. Kelsey, did she get paid off? Do y'all think she got paid off? Okay, so here is a post from Jaylee. Again, here's Jaylee. Little young looking girl right there. Looking all grown. She's grown, but she look young. Jaylee says, like, how the fuck you so silent? I can't even see that. And your goofy long face. Ooh, hold up now. Let me read it again. She said, how the F you so silent, you goofy long face biatch? How can you come in my room that day at the LA house and say verbatim, Tory shot Megan? You forgot you came back around 4 after you dropped off the gun during a petty argument and he got mad and shot her? How the fuck you let that midget bitch shoot my friend, ho? But now you being quiet. You coward ass mouse biatch. Really lied to me of all people about being injured because Tory was beating your ass. Okay, so she's right now this one saying that Kelsey confided in her and told her a lie. I don't know how. Look, hey, she's saying that she's insinuating that Kelsey told her that she was just harmed, but really Tory was beating her ass. Okay, so there's allegations that Tory was also beating her ass, Kelsey's ass. Okay, not saying it's true, could just be a damn rumor. But Meg supposed to be your best friend. That's not how best friends work, and you know you wrong. God gonna handle you accordingly. I also remember you mentioned that they gonna have to pay you or something, or you forgot. She said that must be where that necklace came from. I wonder why you only posted it on Facebook with that weak ass freestyle. Remember how Tory called you and I told you to decline it, and we both listened to a voicemail of his ass crying, saying how sorry he was for shooting her and how he was too drunk? The amnesia a fool, bruh. And then under that she said something else. So she just made a whole lot of allegations in here. But see, what you got is you got witnesses. You got her saying that there's a voicemail of Tory admitting that he shot Megan and that he was crying and he was sorry. She's even going as far as to say that Tory was beating on Kelsey. Would Tory beat on Kelsey? Would Tory beat any damn body? You want my opinion? Yes. Hell yes, he would. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Why do I think that? Because in his past, there were similar allegations of control issues, manipulation, stalking, excessiveness, and then I'm serious. His ex, I've done videos about it. You got to go check it out, okay? About Tory. Earlier on, I went and I had, you want to find out these people past. You want to look at their past. Now, there's a video of Megan on record saying how she was, when her mugshot came out, she talked about how she used to fight her boyfriend, her ex. So will Megan jock somebody? Yes, she will. She will jock somebody in her jaw. Yes, she will. Does she get an attitude? I would think yes, because she's done it before. But so have I, so have you, so have we. But why do we get, and this is a question for y'all. Why do we always get so, why is there what is the word? Why is it okay it's more acceptable for a woman to punch a man than a man to punch a woman? This is off the wall, but I'm going to ask you this too. Why is it more acceptable for a woman to be gay and act in homosexual ways, touching on girls, but it's not acceptable for men? Like, there's always this, damn, the word be on your in the tip of your tongue. Um, it's always accepted or not accepted with the man and a woman type of time. I want to do some like a video talking about that another time, but we ain't gonna get into the gay stuff right now. But just want to know, why is there such a stigmatism against a man versus a woman? It's acceptable. So we rarely looking at the Megan hitting him, but it's more so what he did to her. Why? Well, one thing I do know, two things for sure, is that usually men are stronger than women. That does not mean that a woman should be putting her hands on a man. Because you put your hands on a man, he's liable to put his hands back on you. And is he justified for that? Well, you put your hands on him. So, I don't know. Double standards. Thank you. Gosh, you know what? I can start going live. It's like the words just, they just go. Thanks, Lewis. So yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, she's met Jaylee. Megan's friend is mad. She's upset. Like, yo, you came in the room yourself, and you said that happened when you got dropped off at 4 o'clock. You know, you got dropped off. You came in my room at Megan's house in L.A. and you told me that Tory shot Megan. So why are you so quiet? She could be just saying, running her mouth. But if they got actual evidence, you got something. Okay, let's move on. So that's that. That's Jaylee. She basically broke sunglasses. Forget T. She broke sunglasses, okay? All right, let's see here. And so, what I find to be incriminating with Tory Lanez, I find this to be incriminating up on the screen. Little Juju on the beat. Juju made the beat, posted. This goofy ass, and shout out to the Shade Room. Credit to the Shade Room. This goofy ass ninja say he ain't shoot her, and they literally have matched the bullets from his gun to the ones in her foot. I've been saying that myself. That is the easiest way, in my opinion, to find to get some things solidified. Is to just match the bullets, get fingerprints, see who touched the gun. That's, to me, seems like the first thing you would do. So what's incriminating to me is that Juju made that strong statement. Under that, somebody said, people saying Kelsey shot her. Tory Lanez he didn't reply to what Juju said. Juju attacked the man's physical appearance, or he attacked his character, not his physical appearance, calling him a goofy ninja, and you know, basically made a strong statement. That's something that's solid. Like, they matched the bullets from the gun to her foot. I would think that he would be like scared now because they matched it. Now, if I'm saying from the play position that he did it, then wouldn't he be a little bit scared that possibly he's going to jail soon? But he didn't respond to that, which struck me as, okay, strange. What he responded to was the fact that somebody said people saying Kelsey shot her. He wanted to clear, Tory Lanez wanted to clear Kelsey's name, and he immediately responded, that's not true. He was more interested in making sure that Kelsey stays clear. What is the link between Tory and Kelsey? Well, there's rumors that they had a little thing going on. I don't know about that. But that's what they're saying. I wouldn't be shocked the way these girls carry themselves. They be real twerky, dirk, all of that. They do a lot of sexual things. What do you think is going to happen? Pretty much. Competition. They want to compete against one another. So yeah, that could have definitely transpired. But to me, Tory kind of incriminated himself in the way, in my opinion, that you didn't respond to the fact that they matched the bullets. You didn't respond to the fact that this dude just disrespected you, another man, but you immediately want to clear Kelsey's name. So if you know that she didn't do it, why are they not saying who did it? Why is it only Megan Thee Stallion that's saying who did it? Tell me. Why isn't Tory not saying who did it? He's been through the ringer. He's been dragged by his own peers in the industry, people in the public. The man is going through, okay? For real, he is going through. And it's a sad thing. It really is. I really hope they can heal. I really hope behind the scenes that they can heal. I don't want them to, I wouldn't want them to be in a relationship, not on that type of time, but I would hope that they can mend. They can talk without nobody knowing on the phone, and they can really air out what they feel. Do not carry this with them through their lifetime. Do not carry this with them, this negativity. This, like, I would be afraid. I would be scared to deal with men. Not that I'm not saying I'm dealing with women, but I would be afraid to be in certain places. Maybe part of that fear might be good. Maybe you should watch who you hang with. You should not be eager and easy walking around with a bikini on in LA. You shouldn't have got out the car, for real. If that's what happened, you shouldn't have got out the car and you in the dark all by yourself, because you did. Megan did say that because of the police brutality, she did not initially want to tell that Tory shot her, and she said that she tried to keep him, cover him because of what was going on at the time. But this is July. People were getting killed by cops left and right over there in LA. What's his name? Dijon Kizzy, the guy that was on a bike who got shot overkill about 20 times. They shot him. They shot the ghost out of him. They shot the ghost of him. Like they shot the man, and then as the man lay there dead, they handcuffed him over there in LA. 2 cops was just killed recently, but this happened, in July or whatnot. But there's danger all around, and you jump and hop out. So if you're scared of the cops, why don't you think a little bit harder? Be afraid to get out the car dressed like a street walker out there in the nighttime. So what was Tory's mindset? Was it like, get back in this car, calm? You never know. You try to figure this thing out. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Okay. So Tory said that, this is what Tory said. He says, I don't move on social media's time. I move on God's time. I don't operate in fear. I operate in faith. I don't bow down to the lies of man. I stick with the truth of God. And for those reasons, it doesn't matter who rises against me in this hour and small season, big or small obstacle, I will prevail and rise to greatness as God said I will. So absolutely true, Tory. Absolutely true. This is my thing, though, Tory. And this is a problem I'm sick of seeing. I'm tired of us being like this. We always call on God after we fuck up. We don't think before we do anything, and then we mess up real bad. Now we want to cry to God. Why can't we just do better as a people? For real. So everything he's saying, okay, you don't move on social media this time, you move on God's time. We cried, God, God, holy, holy when we in trouble. If I was God, I would look the other way. Lord, I'm just being honest. Some of them. Even at my own things. We do things all day, every day. We don't even take the time to thank God for waking us up, giving us another day. We don't even thank God for keeping our own family members. We don't thank God we didn't get sick with coronavirus and die. We don't thank God for the small things, for blessing us with like a job. We don't find nothing to be grateful for. We disobey. He says go right, we go left. And then when we end up in trouble, all of a sudden now it's God. We got to do better. Because out there, allegedly messing with Megan, and then flirting with Kelsey, over there talking about Kylie was an angel. You doing too much. And this is not even talking about the Megan thing. Now I'm talking about this trash this trash type of thing. This flirtatious stuff. This right here is a mess because you misleading people. Men, please be careful. Women, be careful too. Men, hey, they're grown. If they know what it is, who am I to judge? I'm just saying. You over at Kylie's house, Tory said on his song that Kylie looked like an angel to him. People were talking about that, like, oh, you think she's an angel because she's white. Well, I mean, here's my thing. If that's what he think, that's what he think. I never down people or put people down because they like a certain race. That's their business. That's their taste. That's their thing. I'm not interested in them. So it don't matter. It don't hurt me. It don't make me feel no type of way. But you put her in such a high what's pedestal. Okay, pedestal. That what you looking down on Megan after you done bang her back out for months? Probably let me put the probably in. Probably done bang her back out. Probably done told her, we whisper sweet nothings in her ear. Nothings in her ear. You know, tried to charm her because you probably not her type, but you done charmed her so bad that she gave it up to you. And she might have they probably bonded. He said what he said, that they had bonded, connected because their mothers had passed away. So, you know, playing games with people can lead to stuff like that. I don't know if Tory did it. I feel in my heart, honestly, that he did do something. I do. And I could be dead wrong. I could be wrong about that. I feel, and based on what's looking like, hey, Jazz. Oh, let me read. Miss Pooh says, sorry, I think you said he's very spiritual. If you was a fan of his, you would know that. No shade, nothing, but he is a spiritual person. Thank you, Miss Pooch, once a bear. And I did see my radio did an interview with his dad. His dad, I was actually like, I watched it. I was like, oh yes, Lord. Cause he's the type of preacher I like to listen to. You know, I'm with you on that. I like to listen to that. I always like that. I like a preacher that speaks the truth and that kind of get my emotions in it. I like that. So I know Tory is spiritual. His dad kind of led me to believe that. And that's why I said we, because I do it too. I sin all the time, day and night, and we all do it. I can hear you now. We all do it. Yes, we do. You know, there's things that we do, though, that we should grow up from. We should probably retire from, you know. But thank God for his mercy. Like I said, I'm not God. But if I was God, I probably would look the other way. So I could never sit and wear the shoes of God. I do understand that Tory is spiritual based on his message here. But I feel like now you crying that after the fact. Like you. But, you know, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And I only hope that they can heal from it. Lewis said, I think he meant because Kylie is like extra feminine and soft spoken compared to the other women today. Lewis, that's so true. And that's so true. You know, she is. Hey, Tasha. What'd you say, Tasha? Lie, Tory. Lie. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I can see that. That's a good analogy, good example. I think that's probably what he meant. That Kylie is soft and gentle, and her spirit is light. She has a different culture than black people. Black people's culture is a lot different than white people's culture, and any culture. Spanish culture is different. We all have our own way, and a lot of girls, you know, been through a lot when you black. It's just like we've been through a lot, so I know I'm a little rougher. I'm a little quiet, believe it or not. I don't do a lot of talking. I do a lot more listening, and I don't, because let me right now, okay? Talk about that real quick. Because I'm a feeler. I feel. I don't like to be around a lot of people because I feel, and I don't want to feel too much energy at once. It becomes draining and exhausting. So yeah, Kylie is a gentle soul. You can see that she's you know, she's a soft girl. Like that I can see that too. So he says she's angelic. Hell, if he thinks she's angelic, that's his eyes. That beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Personally, I think Kylie should have just stayed looking like how she looked, because I don't care how soft she is. She has to work on her self-esteem. You don't buy a whole new face and say, now I'm happy. You're not really happy. You're not. You happy with the temporary. But how can you really be happy with a whole new? Maybe she is. Hell, I could be wrong. Tasha says, yes, Spicy. So when they bring up Faith with Tory, he was out here disrespecting women and all kinds of stuff. You hear me, Tasha? That's what I'm saying. And you hollering, Lord, Lord, Lord. But Lord told you don't do her like that. He told you earlier on, do not do that. And we do it anyway. And that's all I'm saying. We always call on Lord, 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 Lord after the fact. You just got to be smarter. And then we need somebody to clean up the mess. And then all of a sudden his team is sending fake text messages, allegedly, they said. Sending fake text messages and emails, perpetrating, infiltrating. Like that's them. That's Megan's team. You shouldn't have to do all of that. But hey, we're dealing with it here and now. So my question to y'all, okay? I'm gonna bring up their picture again. Okay, before I do that, look at this. This is what I saw today. This is something Kelsey posted this September 11th on her Facebook. Megan's former friend Kelsey has been spilling the beans on Facebook. Not much spilling, but let's see what she had to say. You really got to read into Kelsey because she has not spoken out much. It's hard being the bigger person. You see the shade being thrown at you and you have to ignore it. You hear the rumors they're spreading. You have to refrain from addressing it. You see the slick posts and comments and you have to scroll past them like they don't exist. But you have to keep in mind that people only do things for a reaction, and believe it or not, you are winning by doing absolutely nothing at all because they are so bothered by the fact that you are unbothered. Let whoever say and think whatever. You just remain focused and keep getting better. They have to talk about you because if they talked about themselves, nobody would give a damn. So do y'all think that what Kelsey said a lot, right? She said a lot. But do you think she believes that herself? Why is she so quiet? Because I don't, you can say all that you want, Kelsey. All that. But at the end of the day, I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened. I would love to hear what happened from Kelsey. Because it ain't my business. No, it's not my business. But it's very obvious her and Megan are not friends anymore. They unfollowed one another. They're no longer friends. So what happened? It's very obvious that Tory takes alliance with Kelsey. So I believe that they probably are more cool at this time than Megan. What is Kelsey saying? Is she saying Megan lied about the whole thing? Why is she taking her side? And when people like Kelsey, when she don't talk, is that a sign of guilt? I want to know. Does that mean that she's guilty or she's scared? She's acting and moving with the air of caution? Is that what it is? She's being cautious because she might say the wrong thing. Why is she so quiet? I don't know. But let's take a look at this just as proof because I saw from the Shade Room. I was trying to find who was it from. That they unfollow one another. I don't know. Like I said, maybe they unfollowed one another today because everybody posted it yesterday, not today. They unfollowed each other. They're not friends. I remember Megan earlier on was saying, ask them, the same people y'all want to hear from, I haven't heard from. Why did she betray her friend? Or did Megan betray Kelsey? I'm going to do this, but I know y'all ain't going to call because y'all don't be calling. I want you guys to call, okay, and tell me. Talk and tell me your scenario. Maybe this is the number. I'm about to open up the phone line if you want. Tell me what you think happened. Let's just story tell hell. Let's everybody else's and figure out what could have happened. Did Megan shoot herself? What do y'all think? Did the girl shoot herself? Let me cut some music on. Then it says, I'm concerned how the hospital make a statement. I know, because of HIPAA. What'd you say, Lewis? Did Megan shoot herself? Or did Kelsey shoot Megan? Tory says she didn't. Did Tory shoot Megan? What do you think? Based on the evidence that we do have and the science. Would anyone like to share? I'm gonna pull up the phone call now. That's what I'm doing. And see if anyone wants to call in. I'm sure I don't have to ask y'all to like the video because I'm sure you already did it. So thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. All right, let me see, y'all. Let's pull up the phone and open it, and so you guys can call in. So I just know you will. All right, let me see. I seriously want to know. I can't get off of it, y'all. I've been talking about this for a minute now. I really cannot get off of the subject. So the number is on the screen. Call and let me know what y'all think about it. The number is 856-537-8679, okay? I would like to know what you think about it. And see what else, okay? So, and look, I done took the number off. But look, check this out. This right here real quick. Right here is Megan Thee Stallion. This, I noticed that when Kelsey put up, do I have the picture? Let me see. Bam. Kelsey put this up first. Protect me from the people I love who don't really love me. After that, this is what I saw. I was watching. Fuck you. Mood. Sometimes silence speaks so loud. They don't have to say much. She's saying fuck you. Why? Maybe because why would I tell Kelsey fuck you after she put out that sentimental post? Protect me from the people I love who don't really love me. I would think this girl like Megan. I want to know, do she have a crush on Megan? Is she in love with Megan? Did she feel betrayed by Megan in a sexual? I mean, like, what's going on? What's really going on where you don't no longer want to be friends with your friend because you let a man come in between you? What happened? Well, Spicy, didn't Tory pull that stunt when he changed out those models, the light-skinned models for the dark-skinned models? I don't know when, where, on the video? I know he put up a post today talking about how his light-skinned face, something, what did he say? Something about his light-skinned face. Nigga, we know you're light brown, nigga. It's like... What's that supposed to mean, dude? He going through it though. I feel for Tory in a way because what he's going through. A lot of people look. When is he ever going to be redeemed from that? When is he ever going to be redeemed? I don't see it happening. The dude allegedly shot at Megan, so I don't know if it will happen. While I'm waiting for y'all to call. Let's see what else is going on. Y'all see the debate last night? That was crazy. When Trump disrespected Joe Biden in reference to his son talking about bad about his kids. Ooh, I could see the anger in Joe Biden. That was crazy. So guys, I guess y'all don't want to call, okay? Just leave me hanging like that, okay? Maybe one day y'all let me know. I really am interested in knowing how you feel, what scenario is what. So yeah, guys, I'm wrapping it up now. That's that. Like I said, focus is on Kelsey now for me. You supposed to be friends with Megan. And you betrayed her. I don't give a about no man. You was her friend first. That was your friend. Your ace boom coon. That was your friend first. You came to her. She brought you to her house. She introduced you to her world. So what? Things happen. Y'all should have worked that out. You choose a man over me? A man over me? What did they get did you think they got the fighting in the car? Maybe they fought in the car. Maybe they got fighting. Because otherwise, I don't understand how you choose a friend over Megan. You choose Tory over Megan. Okay, on the way out the door, y'all. Hold up. Let's look at this again. Let's look at this again, guys. Since y'all ain't calling the damn phone. Hey, a child. I'm gonna keep working on y'all to call. Don't be scared now. How scared you think I be? I hardly go live. I'm just starting to feel comfortable, and y'all won't call. Okay, let's take a look at this again, guys. This when Megan got pissed.
Like, I'm so over this shit. And y'all gotta know, I am the nicest, the most calm, just cool ass woman. Like, I don't be fucking with nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody. But y'all motherfuckers really dragging it. Like, I tried to just be cool, stay out the way, because at the end of the day, I'm really a real bitch. Like, I'm from Houston. I'm from the motherfucking South Side. It ain't like oh, let me go run and tell my business to the motherfucking internet. Let me go run and tell my business to the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that type of person. Like, but I'm not gonna let y'all keep playing in my face. And I'm not gonna let this nigga keep playing in my face either. So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. You really fucking dragging it. Motherfuckers talking about I hit this nigga. I never hit you.
Did you hit Kelsey?
Motherfuckers was like, oh, she mad because he was trying to fuck with Kylie. No, I wasn't. Like, you dry shot me. Like, everybody in the car, it's only 4 motherfuckers in the car. Me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat. This nigga in the back seat. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car started shooting me.
You hear that? She didn't even want to sit with you, boy. What you do to her? She in the front seat, and that's crazy because when she got back in the car, she got in the back seat. Well, you can see that if you see it all. If he got a weapon and he popped at you and he say, get in this get in this car, what you gonna do? He got the control. This man is running it. He's like, I'm just saying, I'm just painting a picture. That's what I think, that based on her story, then he probably made her get back in the car. You don't got no choice at this point. So, yeah, now you in the back seat. Okay.
You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. When the police, because the people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police. This did not happen at Kylie's house. This happened damn near back at the house I was staying at. I was just trying to get home. We was 5 minutes away from my spot. The police come. I'm scared. All this shit going on with the police. The police is shooting motherfuckers for anything. The police was literally killing black people for no motherfucking reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? Nigga, I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us.
She's
That's
serious.
Some more shit.
She's serious.
Why the fuck would I tell the laws somebody got a gun in this car and this nigga shot me? So I can get shot, you can get shot, she can get shot, he can get shot. I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die. I don't want the police to shoot me because it's a nigga with a gun in the car. I'm leaking, I'm bleeding. Motherfucker, somebody, I'm lying, bitch. Did I pay a helicopter to come over me and record my feet leaking blood? No. How the fuck I'ma fake that? I didn't tell the police nothing because I didn't want us to get in no more trouble than what we was already about to get in. The fuck? I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Ma'am, I'm being detained, I'm leaking. But I'm still not saying what happened. Shit crazy. The motherfucking doctor, the police finally let me go. I ain't go to jail. Them 3 motherfuckers went to jail. I get to the hospital, the doctors do x-rays on my feet. Oh, ma'am, you got bullets in your feet, you got bullet fragments in your other foot. I'm thinking the doctors is the police, so I'm still trying not to tell them, like, nah, I didn't know I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Like, I've never been shot before. I don't have to lie about that. Why would I lie? You want me to be a bad person so bad, and y'all motherfuckers want to believe the lie before you believe the truth. Stop trying to come on the internet acting like a black woman, a grown-ass black woman, really got any reason to be lying on another grown-ass black man when all the shit fucked up going on in the world right now. If you really want to tell the motherfucking truth, I've tried to save this nigga. Even though he shot me, I tried to spare him. And y'all motherfuckers is not sparing me. That's crazy. That's fucked up.
I know she's sick of seeing this stuff. I know she's tired of it, but I feel Megan. You know, I'm gonna be waiting to see what happened. Why isn't he charged and in jail yet? That's what everybody want to know. That's what everybody want to know. Like, I really, really believe Megan is not lying about what she's saying. I don't. I can't see how somebody would lie about that. But people want to know why. How is it that he's not in jail if that happened too? It's a mystery. It's a mystery. And I don't know if he's going to go to jail. I don't know if he will go to jail because, like I said, where I'm from, the state has enough to take you in. They got voicemails. Like they said, they have voicemail. Jaylee, where's she at? She said they have voicemail. That Tory was calling, leaving voicemail, the friend. If they got all that, then I don't know. I don't understand why he's still out of jail. I know he got money. I know he can afford a lawyers. He got previous charges, gun charges. He's not supposed to have a gun. He do have a firearm charge, but he's not charged with actually discharging the weapon. So yeah, it's really strange. It's real strange. Do they remember what were they? I mean, we looked at the video last time. They didn't look staggering drunk or anything. So I don't know, y'all. We will see. Again, I just thought that this was on my heart. I wanted to talk about it some more and just, you know, my question really was geared towards Kelsey because I just could not understand how to me, she looks like a nice person. She do. But how is it that she's not saying anything a friend would be on her friend's side, but she's not her friend. They're no longer friends. She seems to be more on Tory's side. Is she the honest one in the case? Is she the one that can say, because it didn't happen like that? Is she going to come out and say he never shot her? She's lying. You know, I would like to know. I can't wait to find out. Megan was too adamant that Tory shot her. I just don't believe that she came on IG Live and told a bold-faced lie like that. I just don't believe that now. You do have habitual liars, but not Megan. Yeah, I feel exactly the same way. She probably won't make a statement against him, but I think she already did, though. I think she already did. Tory said in his song that she signed a statement and or an affidavit or something. So I think she did. I think she wrote it. But the thing is, he's still not in jail. Why did the police arrest him on the spot? I know he had a gun charge. He had a gun. The weapon was Tory Lanez. It was his gun. And that's what immediately made me believe that it's your gun. Like, it's your gun. Kelsey came out earlier on and said, when people was accusing her, she said, I was not the one with the gun. I did not do it, and I would never do something like that. That's what I said, Spicy. They begged her to get in the car. Right. At that point, I think that's what happened. It was something I read. Where was that? Where maybe Jay Lee said it. Where Tory was real mad and he shot. Yeah, she said it. He shot her. He shot Megan. He was real mad. Can you see a dude doing that? Pop, pop, pop. And they said he said bitch dance. I don't know about all that, but I mean, I don't know about all that, but hey, we don't know. When do they go? They go to court, I guess. When do they go to court? In October? Definitely will be waiting and watching. Hopefully I can move on a little while from this unless something else come out, but I probably will add it into something else. But I just been wanting to talk about it because it's just such a mystery. Such a mystery. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see if it's something else going on before we get out of here. Yeah, y'all. I mean, the thing is, it's just nuts. It's really nuts. Let's go to Instagram and see what else is going on. Uh-oh. It's crazy because Ra Ali today, Ari, I was going to talk about that, but I ain't want to mix that into this. But Ari Fletcher, Moneybag Yo's girl, she disrespected Ra Ali. Ooh. And you know Ra Ali gonna speak back. I like Ra Ali. I think she's sharp. I love Ra Ali. She's sharp, and I love that how she handles her business. Shout out to a TSB. Maybe I can find. Okay, so this is what Ra Ali responded to. She responded to, what's the girl name? Ari. Ari came out earlier on and said she would kick the baby out Ra Ali's stomach. Now let's hear what Ra Ali said back. Check it out.
It's Ra Ali, and I've been made aware of the comments that were made by Ari stating that she was going to beat my baby out of me and so forth. I just want to give you all the courtesy of knowing that I will handle this situation accordingly. That's a promise on God, on my unborn child, as well as my deceased one. Okay. The internet is an open forum, and the things that we say here, they don't go away. I'm not interested in incriminating myself online. Just know that as God is my witness, that I will be in touch, guys. I will be in touch. All right. It's Ra Ali, and I've been made aware of the comments that were made.
So that was crazy. That was crazy. What Ari said was crazy. Let me see if I can find what Ari said real fast. Remember this, y'all? Coming to America. That's Eddie Murphy. His mama call him Craig. I'ma call him Craig. Oh, I missed that. I think that was on the other day. Okay. Shout out to Ira too. Ira got his own little thing going. Where's okay, so here's what happened. This is crazy. Ari, first of all, her man, Moneybag Yo, he disrespects her. And I'm going to speak to you, Ari, into the universe. Ari's man, he threw soda at her face while she was on live in front of thousands of people. He threw something else at her in the past. Physically took and threw something at her. Proceeds to call her his bitch and his hoe. I don't know about you, but 2020 ain't got nothing on me. Let me tell you, I ain't never going to live to see the day when I'm going to be comfortable with my man calling me a bitch. Never. If he called me a bitch, it better be behind closed doors, and I had better been acting like one, and he better be ready for me to give him some wrath. I just don't respect that. I cannot tolerate that. I don't know about you, but I can't. And the fact that Moneybag Yo has called this girl a hoe, my bitch, and she calls him her king, I already should expect for her to speak to Ra Ali this way. She says here, you see that? She says, Ra, I can't even repeat this shit. Like, that's crazy. I will beat the baby out your ass, bitch. Find you somebody 40 and up to play with, ho. That's what, girl, I went to her page and told her a piece of my mind. I know that. And so, what It's On Site said is, no, Ari Fletcher. The real question is, what the fuck are you talking about, sis? Because she's snapping on what? So I found that's what Ra Ali was responding to. She was responding to her saying that she would beat her stomach out. This was the original post up here. I'm a really sweet girl with good intentions. I just end up in bad situations sometimes, and it forces me to get out of character to protect myself from getting fucked up over. Simply put. And this is what It's On Side responded. They posted it. and said Ori is tired of being misunderstood. Can y'all relate? And Ori says, no, I'm not. What the fuck you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So then they like, no. Ori, the real question is, what the fuck are you talking about, sis? And so that's when Ra Ali put that up.
Hey, Click. It's Ra Ali. And I've been made aware of the comment.
That was disrespectful. So she's saying basically she gonna handle that. I don't know if y'all who he talking. Jeffree Star, and this is from Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to Kyle, Neighborhood Talk. Jeffree Star, y'all know he's a major YouTube entrepreneur. He has a big business makeup line, and he's very successful at it. He's a dude, okay, as you can see. And this guy over there is Andre Marhold. I have done videos about it as well. Andre is a international basketball player. He's an international basketball player, NBA player. His baby mom came out when she saw a picture of them two. Shocked. Okay, she was shocked. She was hurt, and she was shocked and embarrassed because her man was with another man in this type of circumstance. So what is this going to tell me?
I did not plan on coming on here today for a little chat, but bitch, we're gonna have a motherfucking chat, honey.
So they was hanging tight before he has a motherfucking chat, honey. They was hanging tight, and taking pictures and selfies together, and Andre over there was at Jeffree Star's house, and Jeffree was spoiling him and probably just a banging and duking all they can do. And so today it came out Jeffree was a little hot. I don't know what happened, but something happened. Jeffree Star wants his shit back from Andre, because Jeffree put out a post earlier today saying, you won't answer the phone, so can you bring my shit back that you stole from me, you scum nigga? And he didn't call him a nigga, but so let's see what Jeffree is saying, okay? Because I don't know my damn self.
I did not plan on coming on here today for a little chat, but bitch, we're gonna have a motherfucking chat, honey. So grab a Red Bull and let's dive in, because I just hopped on Twitter and there's a lot of Jeffree Star got robbed, Jeffree Star got this and that. Bitch, let me tell you what the fuck Jeffree Star did and didn't do. Listen, bitch, I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate, but sometimes when you meet people, surprise, they're not who they say they are. So y'all, real quickly, bitch,
the honeymoon's
Jeffrey
over.
Lynn got a little played. So I've been hanging out with someone, just two grown adults having sex and chilling, nothing serious, but
Ew.
I was presented a whole different person than who this man really was. So, and that's fine. Y'all know out there, I'm sure a lot of you out there have dated or dealt with or even hung out with some shady ass people. And yes, bitch, it happened to me. Right, I did not plan on coming on here today for So about a week ago, Jeffrey Lynn discovered a lot of things, and this person secretly no job, no money, not even a bank account, and we're talking this person's 30 years plus. So all these things that I were told were all false. And I was lied to, and I was like, okay, bye, sweetie. It was really good meeting you. Thanks. Bye. And then all of a sudden, there's some Louis Vuitton luggage missing. There's some backpacks missing, and there's a few sunglasses missing. So Jeffree Star got robbed. No, someone just stole a few things. Now, I know, Jeffree, you can just rebuy it. I'm not complaining about no value, no money. It's just a principle. I don't care if someone steals a nickel off your counter. It's wrong.
Right.
And if you revel and enjoy anything,
Nothing's worse than messing for him, because they was splurging. Nothing is worse than a guy coming to your house. You falling for him because Jeffree, you was all up on Andre, and come to find out he don't have nothing. He don't have no money. He ain't got what he look like he has, but he kind of, I feel like Jeffree is perpetrating a little bit, because Jeffree was a little hot when he went in his caption on his message talking about you're not answering the phone. So obviously this guy probably what do they call it? I don't know. He dissed him. I don't know. And now he look a little sorry. That's all. He look a little sad and left behind. So yeah, that was crazy. You wanted this, just delete them off Snapchat and this is settled. So, ooh. I'll be going private. Hold up. But you was just shading the hell out of his baby mom. Now look at you. That's what somebody said. So now look, they're back and forth. It says, my lawyer screenshot your threats and you signed a non-disclosure agreement where you cannot say my name or post any photos. I don't get why you won't just give me my stuff back. You put my health at risk and all I showed you is respect. Does this sound like a scorned lover? Does this sound like a man who... I felt anyway that... And let's go to Andre's page. He might have deleted all the pictures. But Andre looked like he was getting over it anyway to me. Looks like Andre went somewhere. Here he is. He still has his pictures up of their little rendezvous. Here he is. Want to hear his voice?
With Duke's One-on-One, I'm here with Andre Marhold. You played a great game today. You played a key role in tonight's game with 17 points. What can you say about your performance?
I would say for my performance, basically I was focused on rebounding and just getting to the right spots because in our offense, the way it's ran, everybody get an opportunity to score. So I would just, wait for my opportunities and try to play within the offense and rebound.
Okay, well, congrats.
I just like to get a feel of his voice. I told you I'm an energy person, I feels. So this is them on a nice little... holding hands, taking little Snapchat videos, and here's what Andre said on the side. I love him so much. Nothing can stop this relationship. No tea can start. We are an everlasting relationship. But dude, you left your people. But now this is what he said 4 weeks ago. I miss my family. 4 weeks ago. Y'all know how I go after the honeymoon phase. He's over here cooking good morning and hashtagging Jeffree Star, everything. So that's what whatchamacallit is talking about. That's what Jeffree Star is saying. He's saying this guy came over. He thought he was somebody he wasn't. Come to find out, he's nothing but a gigolo. That's what he is. So that's what happened with that. Please don't start putting Flo Milli and Mulatto against each other. We can have both. Okay. So, yeah, y'all. I just wanted to go through a couple things, see if there was something else that jumped off. Yeah, Riley don't. I don't find anything shady about Ra. Like every time I actually was watching her when she first had her little blog with another woman. I think her name was Brandy on YouTube, and she's doing even better now. So here they are. Looking all crazy, and somebody said dead. Best way to describe them, because he left his family for him, and that was dirty. So you should have known, Jeffree, that was coming next. So here's the first message, y'all. Jeffree had put this out. Hey, since you can't answer the phone right now, can you give me all the stuff back that you stole from my house? What kind of low life scum does that? Give it back. If you need a return label, just ask. Laughing emojis, okay? So that was that. Look at Kim K. All right, y'all. So I'm out. I just wanted to come by. Thank you guys. Oh, look how pretty Rihanna is. She is so sharp. She is so adorable. Rihanna is so beautiful. Yes, she is very talented and just beautiful. I don't know who that is with all of that. Before we go, y'all, let's check out some of the debate. I keep saying I'm leaving, but let's see what the debate was about for those of you that probably didn't watch it. I know Shade Room got it. Don't you? Okay, let's check Donald Trump. Oh, Donald Trump mocks Joe Biden for wearing a mask. Shout out to the Shade
Mr.
Room.
President, I'm asking you a question. Will you tell us how much you paid in federal income taxes in 2016 and 2017?
Millions of dollars.
You paid millions of dollars?
Millions of dollars.
So
yes.
not 750.
Millions of dollars, and you'll get to see it. And you'll get to see it. But let me just tell you, Chris, let me just tell you something, that it was the tax laws. I don't want to pay tax. Before I came here, I was a private developer. I was a private business people. Like every other private person, unless they're stupid, they go through the laws, and that's what it is. He passed a tax bill that gave us all these privileges for depreciation and for tax credits. We build a building and we get tax credits like the hotel on Pennsylvania Avenue. You get a massive, which, by the way, was given to me by the Obama administration, if you can believe that. Now, the man got fired right after that happened. But
Vice President Biden, you want to respond?
Yeah, I do want to respond. Look, the tax code.
No, Mr. President.
Go ahead.
I'm asking you a question. Will you
respond? Look, the tax code that made him, put him in a position that he pays less tax than a school teacher on the money a school teacher makes is because of him he says he's smart because he can take advantage of the tax code. And he does take advantage of the tax code. That's why I'm going to eliminate the Trump tax cuts. And I'm going to eliminate those tax cuts and make sure that we invest in the people who, in fact, need the help. People out there need help. Respond. Look, the tax.
Okay, enough for them. They getting me a little tired. Okay, so that debate was really very unprofessional, and it's embarrassing to America, really. I was looking for the one when they talked about, here we go, race. Let's take a look at this, guys. Them talking about race.
For the two of you is why should voters trust you rather than your opponent to deal with the race issues facing this country over the next 4 years? Vice President Biden, you go first.
It's about equity and equality. It's about decency. It's about the Constitution. And we have never walked away from trying to require equity for everyone, equality for the whole of America. But we've never accomplished it. But we've never walked away from it like he has done. It is true. The reason I got in the race is when those people, close your eyes, remember what those people look like coming out of the fields carrying torches, their veins bulging, just spewing anti-Semitic bile, and accompanied by the Ku Klux Klan. A young woman got killed. And they asked the president what he thought. He said there were very fine people on both sides. No president has ever said anything like that.
It is for the two of you. Is why should voters trust you?
Killed when Mr. Floyd was killed. There was a peaceful protest in front of the White House. What did he do? He came out of his bunker, had the military use tear gas on him so he could walk across to a church and hold up a Bible. And then what happened after that? The bishop of that very church said that it was a disgrace. The general who was with him said all he ever wants to do is divide people, not unite people at all. This is a president who has used everything as a dog whistle to try to generate racist hatred, racist division. This is a man who, in fact, you talk about helping African Americans. 1 in 1,000 African Americans has been killed because of the coronavirus. And if he doesn't do something quickly, by the end of the year, 1 in 500 will have been killed. 1 in 500 African Americans. This man is a savior of African Americans. This man cares at all. This man's done virtually nothing. Killed when Mr. Floyd was killed. There was a peaceful protest in front of.
Sir, it's his 2 minutes.
So you did that, and they call you a super predator, and I'm letting people out of jail now that you have treated the African-American population community, you have treated the black community about as bad as anybody in this country. You did the 1990, and that's why, if you look at the polls, I'm doing better than any Republican has done in a long time, because they saw what you did. You call them super predators, and you've called them worse than that, because you look back at your testimony over the years.
But how have you treated us? How have you treated the death of George Floyd? I posted a tweet of Trump saying, some say George Floyd's death was a service to society. Trump has been very vocal on how he does not find the reason people are having such an outrage over George Floyd. He showed no kindness and no generosity towards Ahmaud Arbery. He immediately said to, who is the jogging while black, that victim of white supremacy who was murdered. He said about that we have to, I'm waiting to see the rest of with the tape show. No initial sentiment, no initial sensitivity, nothing. Did y'all hear about Candace Owens today and what she had to say about Breonna Taylor? To me, that is wicked. And that's another topic, another conversation. Another conversation for another day. All right, guys. Alrighty. So thank y'all so much for you being here with me and everything. Dee Dee says Biden is the lesser of the two evils. Yeah. Tasha Chalks Truth says, and Tasha has a channel as well. Y'all check her out. What they gonna do for black people? Exactly, and that's what we need to know. Everyone wants to holler black people. Don't use us. Stop using our name. Stop using us for talking points. I'm over it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so sick of them doing that. What are you actually gonna do for us? How are you gonna help us? We talking reparations and you not. I don't know about y'all, but I am a inheritor of slaves. I am a what do you call? I am ancestor of slaves. Yes, I am directly from Africa. So a lot of you are too. What you gonna do for me? What you gonna do for us when black people built this country? Only time y'all talk about us when it comes time to vote, or how violent we are and how much crime we commit. When that's not even facts. There's a lot of us that are not criminals. There's a lot of us that are well-abiding citizens, and we do not partake in crime, and we not on the street. Focus on the ones selling the guns, not the ones who are buying them. You need to get the big cheese, not the mouse. Get the rat. I don't know. All right, y'all take care and y'all have a good night. Thank you so